You can also watch past shows on YouTube if you wanted to just see what the other past questions were. Obviously, you can't play. All right, here we go. True or false? Hades and Hercules are best friends. I'm sure I'm starting you off, with an easy one. Don't want to go too crazy. And let's see, I'm looking at the time difference. It should be over for you now too. Okay, so the correct answer obviously is false. Hades and Hercules are arch enemies. And let's see if I go here. We're going to say, 7% said true. 3 of you said true. 93% of course said false. We're going to go to question number 2, but I'm going to read it first just because of the time delay. In Hercules, what is Rule 95? In Hercules, what is Rule 95? Is it be strong, be courageous, concentrate, or outmaneuver? In Hercules, what is Rule 95? All right, so we were a little easy the first one. This one's tougher. You'd have to really be watching the show or know Hercules pretty good, I think, to remember what Rule 95 would be. So the correct answer is concentrate. Let's see, I'm very curious to see how many people got that. Be courageous, which, it sounded good. I made that up with 48%. I would have picked that. Concentrate was the second one, with 30% of you getting concentrate. Okay, question number 3. What are the names of these Hades sidekicks? Are they Flotsam and Jetsam, Pain and Panic, Salt and Pepper, Lost and Found? The names of these Hades sidekicks shown. They are a bright pink and like a baby blue, regular blue. So I asked someone in my house this question, and they immediately said, Flotsam and Jetsam. Yes, they knew it. Well, not really. Pain and Panic is the correct answer for these Hades sidekicks, and 96% of you knew that. I only fooled 2 people with Flotsam and Jetsam, which is they're the Ursula's sidekicks, the 2 eels. Are they eels? Electric eels, I think, that swim alongside her, Flotsam and Jetsam. As a kid, I thought that was a really weird 2 names for Flotsam and Jetsam. Question 4. In Hercules, how many muses are there? How many muses are there? Well, the picture might be a giveaway, or is it? I don't know. 4, 6, 7, or 5. 0 to hero, just like that. I like that song, actually. It's a very church, what do you call it? Gospel. 0 to hero. The correct answer of how many muses are there is 5. There are 5. I did cut one off. You could actually see a little bit of her on the right. I totally slashed her off the picture just not to give the answer away in the picture. 43% of you, I think, got fooled by the picture and said 4. Sorry, Christine Fox. I know she probably picked 4. She has to tell me. But it is 5. So 39% of you did get 5. There's one more muse there. Okay. Question 5. What is the name of this monster that Hercules defeats? The Hun, the Hydration, the Hydra, or the ArachnaBeauty.com sisters? The Hun, the Hydration, the Hydra, or the ArachnaBeauty.com sisters? The monster is in the picture. So, let me tell you, first of all, Christine Fox, the friend that I was just referring to, her 2 daughters started ArachnaBeauty.com. I advertised for them last week. And there's only 2 sisters, not 3. Although they seem like they have 3 heads sometimes. But in any event, they start up a vegan beauty supply place. And that's their website. And I just thought it was funny. So she's dying right now. She's laughing. She thinks it's funny. The correct answer is the Hydra. Did I fool anyone with the Hydration? Two people. See, now that could be just because you want to be fast. Like I'm trying to get Craig McFarland, my friend Craig, who wants to go really fast. I'm trying to get him to click, and then he goes, "Oh no!" And I don't think you can change your answer. It's really interesting if somebody can let me know that. I think once you lock in your answer, it's locked in. But I don't know. You know why? I don't play the game. I'm hosting it, but it is the Hydra. So that's question 5. Let's take a look at how everybody's doing. Well, first of all, let's have a conversation. Let's talk. I'm kidding. Let's see what everybody's doing. Oh, it is. Craig is telling me it's locked in, you evil man. Okay, Anchor and Amy are leading right now. I don't know. These are nicknames that people choose, so I don't know these nicknames. Thank you, Mary Wells, also letting me know you cannot change the answer. LTP Jacqueline, Adam Wait. Oh, wow. Number 3, Adam. Danny, Resident Flying Ace, Shauna Bunny, PK, BTM, Beyond the Mouse, Vanessa, T. Nina, and Han Shot First round up the top 10. Very cool. We're going to move on to question 6. What is the and for my Star Wars people, Han Shot First, and anybody else who wants Star Wars, enjoy the next 5 questions. What is the name of the chief of staff of Jabba the Hutt's palace? Is it Bib Fortuna? Bib Fortune is A. Bib Fortuna is B. Langley McAlien is C. And Wormhead is D. The name of that guy in the picture next to Jabba, it says Chief of Staff of Jabba Palace. Hey, James. These are people just messaging me through Facebook. They pop up in my iPad, so at least I get some reaction. Anchor and Jacqueline are both our folks. I forgot who said that. I think it was Craig. So the correct answer to this is Bib Fortuna. Please, somebody. I hope Craig picked Bib Fortune. I really do. I don't know if he's one of the 2 that did, but Bib Fortuna, he probably saw that fast enough. That is the correct one. And Christine Fox got it right, which is, I can't explain to you how amazing that is. So Bib Fortuna, and you all did pretty good with that. Question 7. Let me tell you, some of these Star Wars questions, you would have got me. I wouldn't have known. I mean, I looked up everything to make sure it was correct, and it was just hard to find really good, not hard, but decent Star Wars questions that weren't like silly giveaways. Like, what color is Yoda? At the beginning of Rogue One, what kind of troopers were introduced? At the beginning of Rogue One, what kind of troopers? Were they stormtroopers A, Defiant troopers B, Squadron troopers C, or Death troopers D? At the beginning of Rogue One, what kind of troopers were introduced? And we're just going to wait a second, make sure everybody's answer is locked in. I have 55 out of 100 players right now, which is really awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I am. I have a lot of fun doing this, actually. The correct answer is Death Troopers. And 83% of you knew that. Okay, are you guys using Alexa and Google? I figured out that if you do, it still doesn't help because of the time that it takes would get a low score. But I would have no idea that was a Death Trooper. I would have called it a Squadron Trooper. That's what it looks like to me, like a part of a squadron. What do I know? Question 8. What type of gas is used in hyperdrives and starship weaponry at Lando Calrissian's operation? Nitrogen gas A, Tibanna gas B, BTM gas C, or gas was never used in weaponry. C would be Beyond the Mouse podcast gas. Vanessa Ferguson from Beyond the Mouse podcast says all the gas would be from Craig if it was BTM gas. The correct answer here is Tibanna gas. You think I would have known that? Let me tell you, I would not. 47%. You guys, wow. Okay. 47% of you knew it was Tibanna gas. Some people picked nitrogen. Some picked BTM at first, real quick. And the gas was never used. No, it's a big deal. Let me tell you, don't go on the deep. Okay, you know what? Let's have a quick discussion here for a second. Don't go on a deep dive about Tibanna gas because you'll find out they put a lot of thought into how the gas is used in the hyperdrive and the weaponry, and you start to go on this deep dive about all the other gases that are used in Star Wars and how Lando Calrissian came upon it on the planet of Bespin. And please, it's craziness. Question 9. How many people does Darth Vader kill in The Empire Strikes Back? How many people does Darth Vader kill in The Empire? Is it 0, 1, 2, or 3? Maybe he just chokes him, or does he kill him? Does he kill anybody? And if he does, how many people? In The Empire Strikes Back. I hear you, Mary. That's funny. Mary just messages me and says, is that why I don't hear from you? You go on deep dives about gases. The correct answer here is 2. I did forget, but I looked it up, and they tell you the 2 people. It's definitely this guy, I think, that he chokes out here. 32% knew that. 34% of you said 0. Usually 0 is the answer when it's on a trivia. I agree with that, but it's not. It was 2 people, and I forgot who it was, but it is 2 people if you look it up. Again, another deep dive you can go on. So let's see. Okay, question 10. What is the name of Jango Fett's ship? Is it the Millennium Falcon, the X-Wing, the Slave One, or the Sith Infiltrator? That's also a very common ship that we see in The Mandalorian. Jango Fett. Not Jenga, Christine Fox. Jango. Jenga's a game you play with wooden blocks. Stop. The correct answer is the Slave One. I don't think it's the Slave I. Someone can correct me if it is. I believe it's a 1, even though it's written as an I. 76%. Okay, Mandalorian has trained us all very well. So that's it. The Slave One. We're gonna talk again. Let's see. What else can I tell you today? I'm trying to think of what else is going on Disney-wise. I like that the CDC said that we don't have to have masks outside if we're fully vaccinated. And I got my double vaccination, and so far so good. It seems like the people getting the vaccinations are not getting sick. So get vaccinated, please. This is my PSA. All right, let's take a look and see how we're all doing here. Anchor and Amy are still up there. Wow, very nice. Disney Lover, or LVR89, or Disney Liver. Could be somebody that drinks a lot of Disney alcohol. Could be Disney Liver. And they're doing good. LTP Jacqueline, Jess, Han Shot First, Christine, Jean the Squirrel, PK, Adam Waite, and Jean round off the top 10. I see a lot of new names that were not on the top 10 before. So that tells me that, 5 questions can change everything, especially if it's 5 questions you know about, like Star Wars. All right, we're going to go on to question 11. What do you think the topic is for the next 5 questions? What does Belle's father, Maurice, do for a living? He's a science teacher, he's a bartender, he is an inventor, or he's an elevator repairman. Because there was a lot of elevators back then, especially in that castle. My gosh. You had to go up to those floors. I think that's why Maurice visited the castle, wasn't it? To repair the elevator? What does Belle's father Maurice do for a living? Science teacher, bartender, inventor, elevator repairman. The correct answer, of course, is he was an inventor. My daughter, Odd? Oh, that was not a hard question. All right, I'm putting some easy ones in there. That is, he is an inventor, and you all knew that, 100% of you. Question 12. This one might be a little harder. What is the name of Belle's horse? Is it Philippe, Paige, Pickernitty, or Rolf? Belle's horse. Actually, that sounds like Scooby-Doo. Scooby! The correct answer for this one is Philippe. I think a lot of you know that. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, 95% of you knew that. Don't ask me what made me write Pickernitty or a Muppet, Ralph, but he looks like a Pickernitty to me. I would be like, come here, Pickernitty. And he wouldn't come. You know why? Because his name is Philippe. That's why. Question number 13. In the movie, remember the animated movie, what is the beast's real name? In the movie, what is the beast's real name? Is it Adam, Frank, Prince Charming, or he has no name? I wonder if Linda will get this one right. Let's see. Okay, guys, how many people picked Adam? Because I'm gonna, it's gonna be a problem. The correct answer is he has no name. In the movie, he is never addressed by name. He is not credited with a name. If we take the movie as is, the Beast has absolutely no name. 59% of the people, we're going to argue. Well, no, 41% of you knew. It's a big argument because Disney accidentally, actually, it's not canon. He does not have the name Adam in canon, meaning in real. If you take the four corners of the movie, there's no name at all associated with him. But okay, I'm sorry, I'm coming up to talk to you about this because this has been a problem. I have a friend, Keith Lappernig, and he does this whole thing where he explains it, and he's right. He also works for Disney. There is no Pixar now, I think. There's no name Adam, but they made it toys like Fisher-Price toys, where they put, Belle, and they wrote Adam on the Beast, and it got through. So it became kind of like the Beast's name when it's not. So, in the movie though, it is definitely not. He is not Adam. So the people that chose he has no name are correct. We're going to move on to question 14 before I get tomatoes thrown at me. Who voices the Beast in the original Disney movie? Robbie Coltrane, Robbie Benson, Patrick Warburton, or Fran Drescher? Let me tell you, to look at the person, you would not think that he has the Beast's voice, but he does. And the correct answer is Robbie Benson. And 64% of you got that. Can we talk Fran Drescher into doing a voiceover and just doing the movie from start to finish? That would be really cool if we could get Fran to do the Beasts. It is Robbie Benson. 64% of you knew that. Patrick Warburton, you know what? He might not be bad. He's usually comedic. And I guess the Beast is comedic to an extent. He would not have been bad. Okay, let's go on to question number 15. True or false, MouseFanTravel.com, a division of MEI Travel, is the exclusive travel sponsor of BigFatPanda.com and Panda Trivia. This is a giveaway question. You know the answer to this. Just pick it as fast as you can. And if you are planning a trip, let me tell you, 2022 is booking up quick. Go to MouseFanTravel.com, request a free quote, and please say that Panda sent you so I stay employed by MEI Travel, MouseFanTravel.com. There is also an agent that I like from them that I talk to a lot. So if you want a specific agent recommendation, please message me. I will absolutely give you that, and I will tell you to contact that MEI agent. If you are a Mouse Fan Travel agent and want to be put on my recommendation people, contact me and tell me that. I will vet you. So question number 16. Oh no, let's see where we're at, guys. I don't know if we didn't look at where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Anchor and Amy is still 1. Hanshot Fest is 2nd. Christine, what? Christine is number 3. I need to know. LTP, Jacqueline, Bill, T. Nina, PK, Adam, 8. Very nice, Adam. Jean, and Disney Lover, 89, rounds out the top 10. Very nice. Do you want me to go further down this list, guys? BTM Vanessa, Jess is 11. BTM Vanessa is 12. Jennifer's 13. Paw 407, I know who that is, for Ma and Paw on TikTok. You gotta follow them. They were just on my show last week. Amazing. Derek Pitzer. Now that's Disney. It says Savid. It's gotta be David. BTM Craig, Big Don. I think I know who that is too. Paul, Shauna, Bunny, Danny, your favorite nerd. That's got to be Jimmy Horn, I think. Or it could be Sam. John G, Diz Weekender, Resident Flying Ace, I know, BT Amber. Wow, a lot of people here. I can't go more. Whoever 999 Happy Haunts is, they're going to have a chance at the end because I know what the categories are. And if your name is Happy Haunts, you might be having fun at the end of this. Okay, question 16. What are these characters' names? A, Frank and Linda, B, Lisa and Roger, C, Roger and Anna, or D, Roger and Anita? Who are these people? Who are these people? Who are these people? Just going to wait a couple of seconds to make sure that your timer, it's out on my end, but I don't know if it always goes out at the same time on your end. I always give that 4-second delay difference. The correct answer is Roger and Anita from 101 Dalmatians. 52% of you knew that. Some of you thought Roger and Anna. I think those are the quick people to quickly pounce because they saw Roger, and Anna looks a little bit like Anita. I told you. Oh, Vanessa Ferguson said you got me. Sorry, Vanessa. I really do it for Craig. But I'm glad it got somebody. But yeah, I have to. You have to slow down to move too fast, feeling groovy. Question 17. In which park do these characters, Roger and Anita, meet? In which park do they meet? Is it Central Park, Regent's Park, Averill Park, or Piccadilly Park? Lisa, when you say your favorite nerd, I haven't seen you in a while, so it's just out of context. But yes, you are my favorite. But I don't consider you a nerd. I just consider like you help them out and try to give them credibility, Jimmy and Sam. So in which park do Roger and Anita meet? The correct answer is Regent's Park, which I think is a real British park. If anybody is from London or knows Britain or the UK, I think that's real. Averill Park is actually my home park in Long Island, so I just picked that up. Piccadilly, I think I put because it sounds like Mary's right. Piccadilly I put in because it just sounds like it came from the UK. But it's Regent's Park. 28% of you knew that. 33% did think Piccadilly. Because Britain, I would have picked that too, probably. Question number 18. What is the name of the star of the TV show watched by the puppies? They watch, I purposely don't have him on the TV there, but they watch this show and is the star of the show Thunderbolt, Thunder, Bolt, or Lightning. They watch a dog superhero, which is the most adorable thing in the world. And the correct answer is Thunderbolt. So Thunderbolt is their superhero. How many of you knew that? Oh, 58%. I don't know. I don't think I would have known that unless I was just seeing 101 Dalmatians for a while. Moving on to question number 19. True or false? Cruella and Anita know each other from work. True or false? Cruella and Anita know each other from work. Make sure you're not thinking of any other show. Make sure you're thinking of the movie. There's been different, 101 Dalmatians. I'm talking about the animated movie, the first one. Do they know each other from work? Why am I getting a stuffed up nose? The correct answer actually is false. They know each other from school. I think in the movie they knew each other from work. And I think if you think about The Devil Wears Prada, you also think about that. But let's see. You're thinking about the live action. In the cartoon, they know each other from school, not from work. Isn't that crazy? I know. So 65% of you thought that was true. Question 20. In what month are Pongo and Perdita's puppies born? October, January, September, or May? Again, this is one of these random facts that I think you have to be a big fan of the cartoon to know. I wouldn't exactly know it. I'm not sure if there were things going on outside that might hint what month it was. I'm really curious to see how you guys do with this. October, January, September, or May? The correct answer is October. And 40% of you, good, the majority of you knew that it was October. All right, we're going to take a look at where we stand. Are you ready for this? Wow. Anchor and Amy, 1642. LTP, Jacqueline, Han shot first, Disney Lover, Christine, Tinina, Bill, BTM, Vanessa at 8, very nice. Resident Flying Ace, and Jean. Round up my top 10. Where is BTM Craig on here? He's usually the winner, number 15. I don't know. Craig, little kaputs in the brain today. What's going on with you? Usually you're my winner. I just watched a trivia show on TV that I really liked called The Chase. Has anybody seen The Chase? And it's funny because The Chase... Oh, Anchors from the U.S. Okay. The Chase is... they have a guy called The Beast. Really big, chunky and tall British man, and he's a trivia whiz, and you have to beat him and do a chase. What I liked is it's not like Jeopardy where I didn't know any of the answers. It was like I knew maybe 60% of the answers. You had to be quick, but if you haven't watched The Chase, go find it. It's streaming somewhere. It's a really good show. I like it, The Chase. Good trivia show. Keeps you going. Question 21. How much did it cost to get into the Magic Kingdom on opening day? Was it 95 cents, $6.50, $3.50, or was it $12? Magic Kingdom opening day admission cost. Isn't it crazy? You had to pay. You also had to pay for each ride, I think. I know I did when I went the first time. My father, interesting story. I didn't want to go on the Haunted Mansion, okay? I'm going to give you the correct answer for that in a second. It's $3.50, but I'm going to go check it in a second. I didn't want to go on the Haunted Mansion. I cried, and my dad got down. This has been in a documentary, if you've ever seen it, where I tell this story, but he gets down and he goes, and he's a big Italian guy, my dad. He's like a foot taller than me, same weight. And he says, "There's only one thing you'll be scared of in this world, and that's me, not this house." Now scared of him, but I was like, he's never hit us. Is he gonna? So I went on the Haunted Mansion. I was so glad I did because I wasn't scared. I loved it. And I remember hearing my father going, I should have never made him go on because I'm going broke, because he wants to keep going on and on and over and over. And it must have cost him $20. And at that time, that's probably how much our hotel cost for 2 nights. But if I didn't do it, I was in love with it forever. And we hadn't visited back until 10 years later. So if I didn't do that and somebody didn't push me to go on, I would have lost that love for all that time. So the correct answer here was $3.50 to get into the Magic Kingdom. And 71% of you knew that. It's pretty good. Hey, Al. Al from your pal Al on YouTube is watching. That's cool. Al Corey, or Ali Core Productions, as he calls it. Question 22. A swinging suspension bridge leads from Tom Sawyer Island to Fort blank. Is it Fort Winchester, Fort Twain, Fort Langhorne, or Fort Raymond? The swinging suspension bridge that leads from Tom Sawyer Island to Fort blank. Again, this is something I would not have known. I just looked for some stuff. The correct answer to this one, it's actually Fort Langhorne, which I found out was the name somehow. I don't know if it's his real name or a pen name, but that is the name of Mark Twain. So technically, it's technically Fort Twain, but it's not. It's Fort Langhorne. It says it right on it. And how many of you knew that? Wow. Listen, either you're all cheating or you're all much smarter than me, because I didn't know that. Lou Mangello would have known that. Fort Langhorne. Question 23. This item is not sold in Disney parks. Is it candy, beer, Pez, or gum? But it's not sold in a Disney theme park. Sorry, anticipation. The correct answer to this is gum. I do believe it's so that kids didn't throw it somewhere or put it somewhere or stick it on rides and things, and it does work because there is not a lot of gum problems going on at Walt Disney World, and there wasn't even in gum's heyday. 93% of you knew that. Yeah, that's pretty common knowledge, I think, that Walt didn't want gum. A couple people picked beer. Beer actually is sold in the park in some of the restaurants now. It probably wasn't years. Remember, there was no alcohol at all years ago, but pretty soon it's going to be like they're going to be handing you whiskey on Main Street. You're going to need it. Kayla is messaging me, telling me she needs to go with her first instinct on these. Actually, they always say that your first instinct, even on like tests when you're in school, if you check something and then you go to the next answer, stick with the first one if you're not sure, because your first instinct's almost always right. Question number 24. Which character has the most outfits available in their wardrobe to change into? Would it be Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, or Goofy? Which of those characters has the most outfits available to change into? And I'm talking about costume differences that they have in the back, in the utilidors. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, or Goofy? The correct answer to this is Mickey Mouse. Yeah, they use him for a lot of things that Minnie is not used for, even though you would think the girl may have the most costume changes. Mickey Mouse has, I think it's 26 more costume changes than Minnie Mouse, and I want to say it was 50 something when I looked. It could be very different. I could have looked at this information from a year or two ago, but it's still that Mickey has the most outfits. All right, let's see where we are before the last question, guys. Wow. Okay, Anchor and Amy need to it might be a group of 40 people that make up the Anchor and Amy team. So, but they really need to get something's got to happen. Somebody has to go to the bathroom real bad in their group in order for this to work out. But it looks like they're going to probably win. But we're going to see this next question, and then we have LTP Jacqueline at 5:30 and Han Shot First at 15:08. Disney Lover Teen. It's anybody's second place for the mug. So we have to see. We're going to move on to question 25. I think I gave extra time for this one. God, I hope I did. Which fact is true about the Haunted Mansion? I did give 30 seconds for this one. Stretching Room in Florida was originally an elevator. It was originally conceived as a complete walkthrough attraction. The Stretching Room was not approved by Walt originally. It originally was going to boast 2,000 ghosts, with them upping the number every year. Which of those facts is true about the Haunted Mansion? 3 of them are completely false, made up facts. Guys, I really hope you had a fun time playing this. I almost don't want to show the winner or the last answer, because then we have to go home. And I don't want to go home. Okay, you ready? The correct answer to this is, it was originally conceived as a complete walkthrough attraction. I think most of my diehard people know this. 78% knew that it was a walkthrough attraction. Let's see, I got 10% with the elevator, 7%. In California, it actually is an elevator, unlike Walt Disney World, where it's not at all. All right, I'm glad you're all having a good time. Let's take a look at my winners. Anchor and Amy did win. Jacqueline 2, Han Shot First. Let's see if I stop this and end the game. It should give me a complete list here. I hope you guys can see this list. Tanina Christine, Disney Lover 6. So LTP Jacqueline, congratulations. You got the Grand Circle Tour podcast mug. Han Shot First 3, Anchor and Amy 1. Tanina Christine, Disney Lover, Resident Flying Ace, Bill, Shauna Bunny Paw, 407, round out 10. If you enjoyed this game, consider going to thepandatrivia.com, looking at donation ways. Even if it's $5, it helps. It's not needed. Let's see, what else to tell you? BigFatPanda.com. Another way to support me is to go there and buy some embroidery things. I have really cool, expensive embroidery brother machines that make really nice things. So go take a look at that. There's some pins. Like I said, I only have 6 left of the BigFatPanda.com pin number 1, about 40 left of pin number 2. I like pin number 2 better, but you could also buy the bundle of pin number 1 and pin number 2, and you could have both. Huh? It's a good deal. Saturdays, we do a show called Now That's Disney. From the Now That's Disney group is Disney Night Live. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa liked this. And it's funny, we call it a show. It kind of is, I guess, because I'm trying to make it a show while we're playing, but I hope you had fun. And until next time, next week we have on the show, Tuesday at 8 o'clock, we have Jeremy Goff, a musical show, and then we have another trivia game the next Tuesday. Mwah. I love you guys. This gave me I have a ton of fun doing this, so thank you very much. Love you guys. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.